Hello everybody and welcome to the 6th race of the season. It is technically the 7th time we have gone on track to race in the Panasonic Life Series. But today we are doing something completely different than usual. We have flipped the field from the last race, and this will be our feature race. In his second race ever, Bradley Shane has earned the right, partially earned the right to sit on the pole for the race. Alongside him will be the sole Venezuelan of Diego Yepes. On the inside of row 2 we will have Nathan Orman, and the sole German in the field driving for the sole German team will be Wolfstein von Schaefer. In row 3 we will have Canadian Daniel Bouchard, former rally racer, and in 6th we will have Roman Rahal looking to try and regain his points lead. It is possible, even though Roger Ray has a 14-point advantage over him. Ryan Griffin started well along with his teammate in the last heat, in the sprint, and started well and faded fast, looking today to try and recover from that incident yesterday. We then have the sole Belarusian, now it's the sole Russian speaker, because now that Vladimir Petrov's out for the rest of the season, Milorad Rybak's the only one to be able to speak Russian/Belarusian. Notables, Benyako, who has been pretty meh, will be starting on the inside. He's had a good race and he's looking to try and make another with a good starting spot. Julio Cesar too is outside. I forget where they start. Roger Ray starting second to last. He is our points leader heading into this race. We will now take you to the start of the race. And we have completely butchered the start of the race. Green flag is out, and Bradley Shane will take him out of the first corner. We didn't think Bradley Shane would keep his lead this long, but now Nathan Norman to the inside. The Californian trying to take the lead. Here comes the Canadian looking to the inside. His Chevy teammate. They will make it too wide, but it will be Nathan Norman who will lead the first lap. And Shane Vincent will get the fastest lap award for that lap, but I expect that lap to be broken. And here we go down the straightaway, and Ryan Griffin's going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Ryan Griffin trying his hardest to try and take the lead, and it looks like he will be able to do it. So put Ryan Griffin in the lead for now. He will have help from Daniel Bouchard's teammate. Oh, that got a little dicey. You may have noticed that the aggression level has picked up from the sprint, and that's because everyone's trying to take care of their best cars, trying to keep them in order, trying to keep them intact, pretty much, because you cannot change cars between heats. And these are all cars used. The tires are even used from the first heat, so there will be a pit cycle for tires, although the amount of time that they got off of the tires will play into keeping tire life rather good. So Connor Monaco to the lead with Mark Nutt in second. Now is Ryan Griffin's teammate Alex Benyako has made his way through the field already from his starting spot. Alex Benyako may try to play the card of holding up the inside line to try and get his teammate in front of him, but that won't work. Meanwhile, Mark Nutt trying to lead his first laps of the season, and will do it. It looks like he will lead the first lap of his career. Either that or he's led somewhere else and I just haven't seen. Mark Nutt in the lead, and now Connor Monaco looking to the inside of Mark Nutt again. He's going to keep looking, and it looks like Connor Monaco will take the inside line. And Alex Benyako and Ryan Griffin are on the outside and will be looking to try and do something up there. Ryan Griffin will push his teammate in front of him, and that was in an attempt to get him out in front. And it looks like that's not going to work with Daniel Bouchard pushing the number 18, but it was a good try. Now Alex Beniaco's ended up on the outside again already. I'm not sure how he's managed to do that. But now, I said Soul German. Yeah, good job me. I forgot about Johan Art. Johan Art's been silent but good throughout the whole season. As Melody Bowers looking to the inside of him. Melody Bowers is second to last in points with last in points on her outside. They are racing to try to stay out of last. They might not be worried about that because Stefan Robbins is not doing too hot. Meanwhile, Jacob Long to the lead, but he did not lead the lap. Melody Bowers is on rails right now. She's going to try to take a look to the inside of Jacob Long from South Carolina. Long is going to try to defend his spot. The Australian to the inside of the South Carolinian. These are both Dodge teammates, but it will not be Melody Bowers leading the lap. It will be Jacob Long. Here comes the dominant car of Heat 1. Already Sebastian Morandi has made a recovery drive from his starting spot. And it's just going to show how fast of a car he has, and shows that he didn't really use the equipment in the first heat. He will be looking to the inside of Melody Bowers and will make the pass probably. Here as we go into turn number 1, number 2, and once again to complete the start, the 11th lap, Sebastian Morandi is trying to complete the pass on Melody Bowers, but no. He's going to have a challenge from Jack Beniaco of France. Jack Beniaco of France will take the second spot, and now that is the number 36 of Roman Rahal. Roman Rahal is going to try and take the points lead right back from Roger Ray. To the inside, he looks on Monica Taylor. Monica Taylor is going to try and grab some spots. It looks like she's going to be engaged in a tight battle with the number 57, but now with the help of a third Dodge in that line, it looks like they're going to not defend it from Sebastian Morandi. Morandi's going to get a huge run off the corner because Roman Rahal had to back off in order to keep from washing up into Morandi. And now they go 3 wide in the corners, and time to look at where he is not doing well today. And this is the point. This is the race you would want to do well in, because you can gain so many points so quickly. He has a fast car. He has the 4th fastest lap, but he just can't make any moves right now. And he's caught in the back. Here's Darren Carter. I'm not even sure what these guys are doing. Whoa. I need to go check what happened to Lucian and Ryback, because that was almost a disaster. Lucian would get over aggressive and would get into the most aggressive driver in the field, Milorad Ryback. Ryback was not happy over the radio about that. He was moved from 14th, and he was uprooted from 14th, and he slid back to near the rear of the field. This Roger Ray's not complaining, though. He gets another spot from this. But this moves Ryback all the way back to 26th. I'm not sure if anything will happen, but Monica Taylor is going to look for the lead. She's going to have help from Sebastian Morandi, and here comes Roman Rahal. Rahal looking to try to help his Dodge teammate get by another Dodge teammate. and it's a teammate of the 61. 61 completes the pass. New leader, Monica Taylor. Monica Taylor hasn't led much before. I don't think she's led at all. And Daryl Nash retired in the middle of the season, and we needed and the team needed a replacement. Gatlin needed a replacement and got one. And here we go. Dan Luisin's made a huge recovery from his last place starting spot. Way better than Roger Ray. Something might be wrong with Roger Ray's car. He might have set that lap before something went wrong, because he's still stuck back there, and you would think he would be able to follow Dan Luisen if he finished second to Dan Luisen almost made a pass. Yeah, he's struggling. I think it's more cars in front of him now that I see all this. Darren Carr. These are guys probably trying to save their cars. Especially Madison Fuller. I'm going to call her Fuller. New battle for the lead between Shane Vincent and Roman Rahal. Roman Rahal took the lead from Monica Taylor predictably, and now Shane Vincent's going to look for some laps to lead. Well, today, and we'll get one of them, as the fastest car on the track is right now Monica Taylor. Monica Taylor is going just the fastest car on the track. The top two are actually females. Top two fastest laps are females. And Julio Cesar is going to get really aggressive with Roman Rahal. Wants to move the number 34 out of the way. Monica Taylor is going to look to the inside of the number 04. 04 is going to try to defend. Can't do it. So now you have Sebastian Morandi, who led the most laps last time we raced, is now looking at the lead again. And if he could lead again, that would be great for his points situation. But no, it looks like the number 2 is going to try to prevent that, but I don't think he can. Sebastian Morandi will move to second, it looks like, because he couldn't hold on to the run he had. Big shout out to number 11, by the way. Saw that with Connor Monaco and Ryan Griffin. Shout out to the number 11 for being able to hold. CL Van Aller has blown an engine. And that is going to be our first car out of the race. CL Van Aller, the Dutchman, was running in, where was he? 11th. He was about ready to crack the top 10 before he blew an engine. And now CL Van Aller will fall out of the race as our first retirement of this session. Now we turn our attention back to the lead pack. Our third place in points. Was he still our third place in points? Yes, he was our third place in points. And so now it just opens the door for more people, but this will also create a bigger rift between first and second in point. Second and third, I mean. This is going to be huge. So here comes the rest of the pack. They're going to try to repair it. I don't see how you can. That he's reporting that a belt snapped or no, my bad. It got transmission blew. I don't even know. So it was a time bomb, pretty much. Diatech Motorsports running 2-3 right now. This is odd for a team to have two of their cars up near the front, and then you got someone related to the team up at the front. That would be Alex Bignacco. Bignacco's up at the front as well. He doesn't own the team, but he's related to it. Here comes the number 61 of Monica Taylor. Monica Taylor's going to look to the inside of Johan Arndt. Johan Arndt's going to try and defend it, but cannot. So move Monica Taylor up to second, with Jack Bignacco being your leader in the Hunt Brothers Honda. Never thought I'd say that. So here comes the number 04 to the outside of number 11. Is this him giving the number? And we are going to have pit stops? Is this pit stops? No, oh, there was a wreck! And that is going to bring out a yellow. It looks like Yoki Lethman was involved. We will go take a look right now. This wreck was caused specifically by pit road confusion. Someone was trying to get pit road and weren't going to pit road. So then Yoki Lethman saw an opportunity to pass, and Daniel Bouchard did not see Yoki Lethman coming and switching lanes. So as a result, it looks like 3 cars will have damage here. Tough break for them. Thanks to when the caution came out, there are 2 cars caught on the end of the lead lap, and we will be going green now, as Jack Bignacco is going to immediately try to dispose of the number 5, and that number 5 is going to be a hazard, I can already tell. Look at how slow he is. That is going to be bad. Really bad. If someone doesn't see him, he's gonna cause a wreck, and I don't like that. Shane Vincent's gonna get screwed over after having such a phenomenal run. And this is going to... oh no. So, let's see if he causes anything? There's no harm. No, he won't. He has not yet, I should say. Roger Ray will... it looks like he's gaining points now that this is happening. I thought I heard someone wreck. Must have just been something outside. Wolfstein von Schaefer is the last car on the end of the lead lap. He actually is on pace because he was on the end of the lead lap because of pit stops and when they fell. Oh gosh, it's the 2 fastest cars on track. Well, we're the 2 fastest cars on track. Yeah, this is going to go back and forth again because of the new tires. Melody Bowers could not hold it in there because of all the side forces. So give the spot to the number 61, and the 35 is going to try and take his spot on the lead lap back. And hope for a yellow, because if one happens, we all know another one can happen. Cautions breed cautions, and this track is known sometimes for chaotic finishes, as Monica Taylor is not going to be under threat from Wolfstein von Schaefer. Von Schaefer is just going to get dive bombed by Melody Bowers. And now Melody Bowers sets her sights on the number 61 of Monica Taylor. Again, here as we have a kerfuffle between the rest of the pack. The 00 is leading this. And it looks like Melody Bowers is going to try to make another pass for the lead. And we'll be able to... ooh, that was close. Let's see. Dunbar is going to... has the fastest lap. But when you look at where he is, you can kind of see why he does have the fastest lap. He's on the edge. He's on the end of this pack. Let's see. Johan Arndt's finally going to dispose of fellow German, Wolfstein von Schaefer. Here comes the Brazilian and the number 00 of Julius Caesar. And Melody Bowers is going to take the lead again. Yes. Here comes Johan Arndt. And with Toyota driver and Brazilian SCS winner, I have to say all this, Julio Cesar. Oh my gosh. Here comes Sebastian Morandi becoming more relevant in the race. We have Ryback, who is recovering from nearly getting spun by Alexa Luchon. We have the number 18 of Ryan Griffin recovering from his falling of the earlier. And I still gotta admit, Alex Bignacco being up here is very, very good. And we're coming up on the number 5. And this does not look good for this menacing pack. This could very well be a turning point in the race. I didn't know. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a battle for the lead. This time it's going to be between Julio Cesar and Melody Bowers. Melody Bowers is going to hold off Julio Cesar easily, and it looks like she will bring along Johan Arndt from Germany. No, she will not. The former SCS driver cannot complete the pass on the other former SCS driver, and it looks like they're going to bury Johan Arndt. Von Schaefer's getting really aggressive with pushing Morandi. You can tell he could not handle the push that the turn was giving him. And we have a lap car blocking the number 10. Oh, Morandi's going to almost get spun by Wolfstein Von Schaefer because of the lap car. Julio Cesar is going to get completely held up. And this is going to screw over not only Von Schaefer's race, this is going to screw over Morandi. Someone better get the 5 off the track, but number 40 is going to go for the lead. Number 40 of Dan Luisen is going to look for the lead and will be the first driver to lead in both races, I think. Ooh, that was really aggressive of the number 05 to try and grab a little more corner entry speed. Ooh, big gain was the number were the 2 freeze cars actually. It's a shame they did it that way, but it happens. Here comes some of the big losers are in the front of this pack, including Roman Rahal and Roger Ray. And there is a yellow flag, and I would assume it has to do with the number. It does. And this might be race ending, thankfully, for the number 5, but it is sad to see that he is not the only car involved. I am not sure what he was doing. He would come up and he would cause contact between Max Jackson and Julio Cesar, and then would go on to get pummeled by someone else. He would put Max Jackson in the air, and that is a good number of good race car drivers and race cars out of this race. Strangely enough, it looks like Johan Arndt got out of it completely fine. We will have 17 laps to decide the winner of this race. Darren Carter holds the fastest lap right now, but we have fresh tires. Fresh tires are a real key to winning this race. Everyone went down the pit road to take some. Von Schaefer did not get his lap back due to the incident, and we are green. You can see the damage that the 57 had. The 57's probably holding up for his teammate, but now he's going to hold up his teammate. Madison Fuller is going to look to the outside of Mark Nutt, but Mark Nutt's going to finally get some teammate help, and it looks like the number 57 is going to block the 45. I don't think this is this is team wars. I think this is teammates being teammates because we have not heard much from the two teammates talking about each other. And now 35 is going to try to throw a block, trying to get his lap back, hoping that something's going to happen. Let's see if the fire's off the racetrack. That's good, but now we have something even worse, it looks like. Ryan Griffin making moves. Ryan Griffin's looking for his first ever win. So is his teammate of Alex Bignacco in the number 11. Right now, your leader is between the battle of the two teammates, Melody Bowers and Dan Luis, and Melody Bowers will get the lead. Melody Bowers will try to bring along number 56 due to how fast she knows her teammate is. But now the 35 is going to hold up the 10, and this is going to allow the whole inside line to get under them on the straightaway and take up another soul, another layer of protection for the number 10. The 35 is going to continue to block. Jack Bignacco makes the move on the 18 before 18 can make it on the 10. 35 is going to the outside. Jack Bignacco is going to look inside and will do it. Jack Bignacco to the inside of the number 10. The number 10 trying desperately to defend her spot, and will do it for the lap at the line, but will not be able to keep it. Move Jack Bignacco into the lead with only a handful of laps left. In fact, one for each finger. We have 10 laps to go. Put down one of your fingers now. We have 9 to go. And it looks like the number 88 of Patrick Smith will go to the inside of the number 2. He has not been relevant all day, but now the Canadian GT racer is going to take the lead and run with it. Here comes fellow Canadian Daniel Bouchard. Bouchard looking to try to get to the lead. Bouchard's going to get pushed by Darren Carter. Darren Carter has been fast all year. He has not been able to finish, but now Darren Carter to the inside of Daniel Bouchard. Darren Carter will not be able to complete the pass yet. This is the guy he finished second to. Well, third to at Montgomery Motor Speedway. Darren Carter's had speed all year. If there's anyone deserving of a win, it's either him or Alex Bignacco, because Bignacco's been on rails all season too. But now they are coming up on the moving chicane that has become Julio Cesar. They're going to go to the inside. They have to go to the outside. Patrick Smith has screwed up. Now Patrick Smith has let everybody back in the race. He's let Darren Carter back into the race. He's let Roman Rahal in, and most importantly, in my opinion, Alex Bignacco. Alex Bignacco doesn't have points to run for. Going to try and take the lead. Take second place from the number 88. I heard people going to pit road. Is that what I heard? Yes. Roger Ray cannot make it. Oh no. Nathan Norman. So here we come to the line, straight through 3 and 4. Melody Bowers is going to take second. Alex Bignacco is going to take looks like he's going to take third, but it's all going to be Darren Carter winning here at Las Vegas. Like I said, like I thought it was going to be, it will be Melody Bowers in second, along with Alex Bignacco third. We will go take a look at the rest of your race results after this. So now, here we go in 1 and 2. Patrick Smith will be leading. The GT3 racer is going to be leading the field. But here comes Darren Carter right down the inside of Patrick Smith. Patrick Smith is going to be put on the outside in 3 and 4. That is not where you want to be in that corner. Darren Carter is going to be getting assistance from manufacturer teammate Melody Bowers. Melody Bowers is going to push Darren Carter to the lead. And Melody Bowers cannot get a good run, and she will not be able to contest with Dodge teammate Darren Carter. So move Melody Bowers back to 4th. And here comes the number 88 and the number 3. They are going to try to work together, the two Maple Leafs are, to try and beat the number 63. They have nearly 5 laps to do so. And they cannot do it on the inside of 1 and 2 this time. And here comes Alex Bignacco after that lap car incident. He now has gained time, and because of all their battling he's still gaining on them. So we'll look. This is a pass for the lead. Looks like Darren Carter is going to be put on the outside of 1 and 2, but once again, they cannot keep the car from getting tight on them in 1 and 2. And so now we will move Darren Carter back to the lead from almost losing it in 1 and 2. We are going to have nearly 3 laps to go. Can Melody Bowers do anything to try and potentially get up there and battle with her Dodge manufacturer teammate? Melody Bowers got really aggressive with that pushing, nearly took out the number 88 of Patrick Smith, and that might do it, my friends. Darren Carter might have just locked himself a win with that move. Never mind, number 88 coming right back. We only have 2 laps to go here at Las Vegas. We're going to go down and we're going to find ourselves back onto the Nellis Straight. But I think Darren Carter's got it now. Yes, Melody Bowers is going to the